Hello everyone, my name is Leonardo. I'm the founder of My60, a specialist in exercise for seniors. This video was recorded directly from Brazil and dubbed so you can have access to this valuable content that will truly change your health in the coming years. Please enjoy the video.
2 exercises for those with sarcopenia and lower back pain. We're going to be very practical in this video. I'll just tell you one thing. Lower back pain is generally related to weakness in these muscles, which are precisely the ones we're going to some postural deviations that can even trigger a herniated tepna, herniated disc. These deviations also happen due to weakness in these muscles. Okay? But also issues related to distribution of force in the hips and feet a bit on. But we're not going to focus on that in this video. There won't be any stretching. The focus will be on strengthening these muscles, which is common for those who experience lower back pain, to immediately reduce it. That's the most common result. So let's get to the practical part. Very precisely. We're going to do the following. This exercise is done lying down. Oh, Leo, but I don't have a mat. Oh, Leo, I can't bend down. That's okay. You do it, then this on your bed, okay? If you can do this, I'm not on the floor, since it's a more rigid structure. It will be a little east unless your bed is very rigid, okay? So let's go. Get ready. Lie down here. Very simple. If your pain is more localized in this area, simply doing this, notice, go. Gonna feel it contracting instantly, it will already generate discomfort. Just being here, lifting my head, lifting my torso, I'm already contracting. If I were feeling pain here now, it would already be a position that would bother me. I'm telling you this to reassure you, in case you currently experience a somewhat more acute and pilar or more tense pain, please remain calm. The advice I give you is try not to keep your head like this, rest. Just doing this relaxes the muscles. But let's do a little warm up. Get ready. Hand on your head. If you can't, you can leave it here by your side. You only lift it off the ground when you stand up. Look. 1, 2, 3. Rest. Why this rest? Precisely in these first 3 movements, you've already increased blood flow to the area, and you've already increased your body signaling. You already said, look, increase the, how do you say it? The nutrients, the oxygen in the region to properly supply the cells that are here, improve the connection between the central and peripheral nervous systems. All of that will be involved so that it's actually useful and prepares you. So let's go. Now we're going to do 2 sets of 20 movements. Okay? You'll notice that after the second set, you'll tend to sweat. So the tip I'm giving you, I'll start here now from 0 to 10. How much pain do I feel? Give this pain a score. If this pain is at 5, try to remember. Don't forget. If you need to, even write it down. Actually, don't, so you don't have to get out of this position. So try to give your pain a score, and let's start. My pain is at 0 because I'm not feeling any pain at this moment, but let's go. But I felt it in the past, you know? I know exactly what you're going through. Get ready. 3, 2, you don't need to take your feet off the ground. 1, 2. Try to go up as high as you can. 3. Leo, I can only go up a little bit. That's okay. Go up. Go up as high as you can. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 6, 17, 18, 19, 20. Look, I'm going to stand up here and talk to you. You're going to rest now. Okay? What's the purpose of this exercise? As I mentioned earlier, sarcopenia is quite common as part of natural aging processes. However, you could be in your 40s or 50s, feel incredibly young and vibrant, and still be dealing with this condition. It's common that after 30 years of age, we start to lose muscle or ASO. And not only lose muscle, but also strength. Some people even lose strength without having lost muscle, which we call dynapenia, right? So this loss of strength, if if the muscles are here to support my spine, if they are weak, will they hold it up? No. So the tendency is that if your spine loosens this, yeah, it will bend. It will bend. So the tendency is for your posture to worsen more and more. It won't happen overnight, no. Maybe you haven't even noticed any postural changes today, and yet you're feeling discomfort. Do you understand? Because it's gradual. First, you experience a gradual loss of strength followed by muscle loss, ultimately leading to functional and postural changes. So let's go. This exercise that we did here, I recommend that you do 2 sets of 20. Okay? This is just to give you a direction. Obviously, the best exercise for you would be the one that I would prescribe after evaluating you. Since I'm not evaluating you, I'm presenting a very common scenario, okay? That with most of the people we deal with here in the over 60s, just by doing this exercise, a lot of them already have a great relief and most reach a zero pain. Okay, this exercise is very powerful. So I recommend that you do 2 sets of 20. I'm not going to show the second set because the intention here, I just wanted to show you can do it right after. You can do it after. I'm going to show you a second exercise now. Why? Many times you have pain here in your lower back, but you get confused about whether it comes from a little lower down or a little higher up, back. But it's very common because the lumbar region is related to a region of the spine that we call the sacral region. This little region here for the hip, let's think of it as the pelvis. People call this the pelvis, right? Let's go. Then this area requires us to intervene. Will the exercise we've just completed already be helpful in addressing it? Yes. But there's one that helps a little more. Okay. So the combination of 2 movements will help both those who feel pain lower down and those who feel pain a little higher up. But so here in the lower back, boom, man. Let's go. This second exercise will also be performed lying down, okay? Basically, we call it a pelvic lift. In some places, people call it a brace. Put your hand by your side, look up, lift your hips up. Don't do this here, okay? I don't want you to roll your hips, okay? I know it's very common even in jump rope to do it that way. I'm not saying it's impossible, but for this particular movement, with the specific objective we're aiming for, I want you to actively push your hips upwards. However, make sure to avoid overextending your spine as if you were creating an excessive curve, okay? You can, in quotes, tuck your butt in as if you were even sticking it out, but going up as high as you can, right? And it's not about sticking it out to the point of restricting your upward movement. You're gonna go up as high as you can, okay? I'm just saying that at the beginning, don't start here just with your hips. Start with everything, okay? Bringing your whole spine forward. So get ready. Hands here by your sides a bit, while spread them to wide just a little. Close it together, just a little bit. A hint towards your hips and knees slightly wider apart. Not much wider, just slightly wider. Those feet are here, knees a little wider apart. And, okay, 1, let's go. 2, go up as high as you can. 3, look up. 7, some people might feel a little cramp, okay? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Look, for those who feel cramps when, or who felt cramps when, but they started performing this movement, the advice I give is this: stretch your leg, itue, huasca. Nobody hurts. It will pass. It won't kill you. It's not an injury, okay? For those who don't know, cramps are related to a physiological issue, okay? To some slight deficiency of sodium, potassium, or calcium, right? So check how your diet is. Oh, but my diet is good. I'm ingesting calcium. Yes, if you're sedentary, your body will also be producing calcium, so it will be lacking anyway, right? But let's go. To recap, the exercises demonstrated in this video effectively stabilized your spine and provided significant lower back strengthening. If you already had a habit of doing either of these 2 exercises, you could do 4 sets, which would benefit you even more, okay? Volume matters. The higher the volume, the more it will help. But it's not about doing 20 sets, okay? I only gave that example because I put 2 sets more for those of you who are starting out or don't have the practice to perform these movements. If you did 4 sets thinking, oh, but I do others without practice. Are you listening carefully? The next day, you'll tend to have sore muscles. Because if you don't have the practice and you went and did 4 sets of 20 right away, that's the tendency and it's normal. I'm just warning you so you don't go through the tendency because I don't want you to experience that inflammation. You already have lower back pain. Why add another pain? Now, let's go. The goal isn't to reduce it. Do the 2 sets of 20. That'll improve things. Oh, Leo, but I'm already used to it. You can do 4 sets of 20 without any problems. Okay? So I want to take this opportunity to say the following. If you have sarcopenia, I want to invite you to practice, okay? Of course, with me, sarcopenia level 1, which is exclusive for those who will train at home. Can it be adapted and trained in a gym environment? Yes, no problem. But it was designed and conceived for those who will train at home. Leo, with or without accessories, you don't need any kind of accessory. Leo, it's for people who are losing muscle. So Captain Mubas that you're losing muscle. He set that up for you. Or if you've noticed that you're losing strength, or if you've noticed that in addition to losing strength, your legs are weaker, you've had difficulty getting up from the toilet. You've had difficulty getting out of bed, getting up from the sofa, climbing stairs. You've reduced your walking speed. If you said yes to any of these conditions I mentioned here, then I recommend it. I hope you'll purchase this course. Remember that the current plan, Messi 60, has a monthly SAC dollars, $16, $20, $20. This course is lifetime access. You'll pay only once, and it costs 5 times less than that. It's a course that costs less than $300. So if you're interested, then I want you to point your phone's camera at the QR code appearing on the screen or a link in this video's description. If it makes sense to you, do it. If you didn't agree with these points, then I recommend that you don't purchase it though, okay? I want you to share this video with someone. This video is very useful. Many people perish due to lack of knowledge. So share this video with someone. And above all, I wish you the best day of your life. Oh, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Ciao.
I'd like to congratulate you now for having watched this content, which will undoubtedly contribute to your well-being, not just for today, but for many years into the future. I highly recommend that you share this content if you found it valuable, as it could consequently enrich the life of someone else. And furthermore, if this resonated with you, please subscribe to this channel to receive more videos just like this one. I truly hope you have the most wonderful day of your life.